How you doing? Okay, so you're I just got to know whose phone. Who did Steve ask for a phone? That's brave. He told me that, and I'm like, oh dear Lord, please don't do that. He's like, I've practiced once or twice, and I only hit my wife's phone once. So now that worried me. So last night he was like, okay, here's the one, and it's going in my back pocket. So I can't wait to see that on the video. So did you all enjoy HacR-Con?
Yes.
Excellent. A lot of good material? Yes. So I see that none of the people in here actually played the CTF. What's up with that?
Been in here.
Been in here? Yeah.
We've been listening.
But
you give them the gifts or their prizes?
Yeah, yeah. No, so the CTF was this year was everything that I expected it to be. The two teams that actually played each other. That there were several teams that participated. But basically, we had one group, two guys who had seen some of the VMs before. They basically dominated most of Friday. Friday night, I'm eating dinner at the registration desk, and the West Virginia guys, thank goodness, they did not give up. They came out and they're like giddy as school kids. They're like, "We stole all their money. How did you do that?" And we're using a scoreboard that is new, and I told them to, play, do whatever you can, tell me how you did stuff, and I'm curious to see how it goes. But they ended up hashing or cracking passwords, and because that's part of the scoreboard stuff, and they ended up stealing everybody's money. So nobody had any money, and it was all based on money. So the WVU folks won it, and then a group called Black Vans, which was two guys ended up getting second place, and the third place ended up leaving to go home earlier. So I'm going to contact them and get them their stuff. So, but yeah, next year we're thinking of actually getting a couple of different rooms and moving the classes over there, and just leaving this for talking on Friday and Saturday, and possibly just doing like demos and labs on Sunday. So that way you don't have to worry about, I feel bad that great talk, but, it ended up having to be on Sunday. So, but yeah, doing that for next year. We're going to try and actually pass out, create a survey link to see what everyone thought. We're going to try and get that out this next week or next week. And, yeah, that's about it. So everyone had a good time, enjoyed it, good. Are there any questions that anybody had, or did anybody have any complaints about anything? Room's too cold, not cold enough?
There was a hack for that.
There is a hack for that.
Yeah, you can modify and put it in VIP mode on these ones.
Oh, yeah?
I turned mine down to 60.
Cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
So, yeah, very, very, very freezing. Yeah.
Hey, his rooms have gotten down below 60 just a bit out there.
Oh, yeah, that's really cool. I mean, actually cool. So, we're going to do this again next year. We should have the dates. We have tentative dates right now, but we don't want to put them out yet. It'll be in November again next year. We're working on maybe next year having both days, Friday and Saturday, having lunches instead of just one. And we thank Red Hat for that. So yeah, that was great. And then, we had a lot of great sponsors. Frontier came in at the last minute and got us internet again, and it was spectacular. SME did the hardware hacking, and that was really good. And next year is 10 years. So, we've been doing this quite a long time, and next year we're going to try and have an electronic badge. We don't know what the badge is going to look like yet, but we're thinking of actually having a way to do a badge CTF to where you have to visit all the vendors. It'll wirelessly talk to the vendors, and then you have to visit so many people, attendees, and then it'll pass code back and forth, so each one will have it. Now, that's the thought process. Let's see how we do it.
Get a component for each vendor that gets soldered on.
Oh, that would be a good idea. I like that. And then, because right now we're thinking of like an X, a giant X, and then that would be good. You could have the vendors.
Each portion to do.
I like that. I'll send you an email to get more ideas. Do what? Yeah.
Logos for each one.
There you go. That would, yeah. Then they could have a logo board. There you go. Kind of like the DEF CON add-ons to the boards that they have.
Make it like a checkoff list.
There you go. Make sure that you have all the little. So, but yeah. So it will in January we'll be getting the dates out for next year, and hopefully we have the same turnout. This year we had 180 attendees. Last year we had 175 people total. This year we had more than that just in the attendees. So yeah, our graphs for the last few years go do. So everything's really nice. That's really good. And I've told some people this, but like our first year we had like 45 people. It was a one-day affair. Saturday we actually had talks, or they had talks. I wasn't on the board yet, but they had talks on Saturday. On Sunday it was the capture the flag, and half the people that were there on Saturday were actually there on Sunday, and that was it. This year we had 3 different tracks and a CTF, plus all the different other village area over there. So we've actually grown pretty good in 9 years. So, and Wayne was a part of that, so that's why we wanted to honor him. Huh? Yep. He's keeping me honest. He's my slides. I don't have slides. Yeah. See, we're just going to superimpose. Yeah, we'll superimpose this with slides later. But yeah, so appreciate everybody coming out. Look for our announcements in January, because we're going to take 3 weeks off to rest and start planning again next year. If anybody has any ideas for things that they would like to see next year, send it. You can go to the SecureWV.org website, and there's a con info at SecureWV. You can submit that, submit an idea or whatever on that link, and I'll get it, and then we can actually put that into our planning process. And then we'll also be sending out surveys in the next couple of weeks. And those will actually come to the emails that you put in for registration. If you were on the wait list and paid at the door, it'll go to that wait list email information. So, okay, well, I appreciate it. Yes?
I get a picture of everyone?
Yeah.